Today I want to walk you through how to shave with a safety razor, shave soap, and creating a nice lather. So what you want to start with is a pot of hot water, or you can fill up a sink with hot water. So while you're filling up your bowl of hot water, you also want to take your boar hair bristle shave brush and get the bristles on it nice and hot. The reason you want to do this is it's going to create a hot lather when you're getting to the shave soap, and it's going to help retain that heat when you are lathering it onto your face, so you can help open up your pores to get a closer shave. What I like to do is take our lather bowl that we're going to use and fill it with that same hot water. Once it's filled, take your boar hair brush and just let it soak in that hot water. Letting the boar hair bristle soak for about 30 seconds is going to help loosen up a bit of the boar hair so it's not quite so aggressive, and it's going to help heat up your lather bowl for your lather. Here we have our vintage grooming burn the ships one blade razor. This has a flexing head, which is great if you're just starting off with safety razor shaving. So as you cut, it's actually going to go with the contours of your face naturally, so you don't have to adjust with each cut like a tradition. So this burn the ships razor comes with a pack of single-edged razor blades. These are one blade specific, so they only have one side. These one blade razors have a single edge, allowing you to insert it into the razor and remove it without fear of cutting yourself. The blade just slides in, and when you push it, it'll lock in. You'll hear an audible click, and you can see now that blade is in there. To remove the blade, simply push up on the razor and it will slide out. These razor blades are high carbon, making them super sharp, and they retain an edge a lot longer than a traditional safety razor would. For our shave, we're going to use our Burn the Ships line from Death Grip Wax. This is a cinnamon scented shave, and
handmade.
This is a handmade cinnamon scented shave cream. The difference between this cream and the traditional puck is A, the process of how it's made, and B, how you're going to lather it. You can lather it straight from the puck it comes in. Before I even get my lather going, I like to apply shave oil. What this is going to do is it's going to help soften the hairs and help make that razor glide across the skin, cutting the hairs and not your face. So simply shake the bottle, and then we will apply just a few drops to the hand, and then we're going to just simply, it's best to shave right out of the shower so your pores are already a little more dilated and reducing how much heat you need to apply to your face. If you are shaving later in the day or you haven't showered and you want to shave, what you can do is take a towel, soak it in the hot water, and then simply hold it against the skin to help open up those pores so you can get that close shave. So now that the shave brush has been soaking, we're going to dump the water from our lather bowl, and you can squeeze out some of the excess water in the brush. You do want to retain some of it to help get that lather as thick as you want it. So simply take your shave cream, apply it into the lather bowl. Then with your shave brush, just make sure there's a little bit of water getting in there, not a lot. And then you're going to start off with a softer swirl, starting to spread out the shave cream so it can begin the lather. Once you have it started, you can apply a bit more force to really get that lather to build. And when it comes to a good lather, having it nice and thick is what you're after. So the more that you lather, the thicker it will get. And then you want to scrub it into your skin. You don't want to just brush it on. You want to agitate the hairs so you can pull them away from the skin a little more so you can get a closer shave. Now that you've applied the lather to your face, you can let it sit for just a couple of seconds to help soak in and help pull those hairs out a little bit further. And then when you're ready, take your razor blade. I like to pre-wet mine, just it allows me to get a much closer shave. If this is your first time using a safety razor, don't be afraid to make choppier strokes. So I like to reach over and pull the skin nice and tight. And with the one blade, you don't have to worry about the proper angle, and then you'll just pull down. If it's your first time, make a couple of choppy passes. And you can see it'll just cut through all that thick hair. Just with the cheeks are generally the easiest part to shave because there's not a lot of contour or bends to them. Once you start getting to the jawline and the chin, being able to pull the hair into those tighter spots is going to help get that closer shave. So for my jawline, I like to pull it up and stick with those kind of choppy cuts. Looking away, just getting that skin as tight as you can. So by keeping it tight, you're able to get nice, clean, and close cuts. If you're ambidextrous, this is super easy because then you can just swap to your left hand, cut this side. I'm not quite so cool, so I'm going to do it with my right hand. Same thing, I'm just going to pull that skin nice and tight and make that clean cut. The longer the hair, the more times you'll have to pass over just so you can get that close cut. When it comes to the pressure of the cut, you don't want to press super hard into your face, but you also don't want to go super light. You want to find a nice medium pressure that'll allow the razor to cut through the hairs without catching the skin in the blade. So you don't want to go too light or else it might catch the hair and yank it out as opposed to cutting it. And another pro tip when shaving is always cut the hair on the first pass with the grain. So on the side of my face, my hair grows down. So I'm going to take my razor, start at the top, and then pull down with it. When it comes to my chin, at the bottom, they tend to go off to my right. So I'll start my cut from the left to the right, just going with the flow of the hair. As you can see, that's with one pass of the razor, which if you are starting off with a safety razor, I highly recommend just doing one pass, learning from it, seeing, hey, was this a good shave? Was this a bad shave? Then from there, you could do another pass with the grain of the hair, or if you're looking for a much closer shave, re-lather and go against the grain of the hair. This will allow a smoother and cleaner finish, but it is a bit more tricky to learn. Once you've finished with the razor portion and you've finished up shaving, once you've finished shaving, what you want to do is take your shave oil and reapply it to the skin. Again, take a couple of drops, rub it between your hands, and then simply rub it into all those cut hairs. Shave oil not only works as a pre-shave, it works as an aftershave. So what this will do is help keep those hairs looser and softer, reducing the amount of ingrown hairs that you'll have and allowing for easier shaves going forward.